Hi everybody, Sean here from the maths team at City College Plymouth. Here with some more tips on how to use different buttons on your calculator. Buttons part 2 you can call this if you like. So let's have a look at some of the other buttons we got on here then. We'll have a look at some of these sort of like cubed and squared buttons. Make sure you're happy using those. So say for example you wanted to multiply a number by itself. Obviously 2 times 2, you know that's going to be 4. Just to make sure you're happy using the squared button. So if you press the 2 and then press that x squared button, that'll give you a little 2 floating above that 2, sort of floating above the 2 there. What's going to happen, that's obviously 2 to the power of 2, so that's going to give you the same answer. 2 times 2, or 2 to the power of 2, will give you 4. You've also got a cubed button up here, so if I just go 2 times 2 times 2, that's basically going to give me, well 2 times 2 is obviously 4, and 2 times 4 is 8. If I use this button up here, 2 to the power of 3, that's going to give me the same answer. That's 2 times 2 times 2, 2 multiplied by itself 3 times. Now that could keep going. You might not get a question quite like this, but you can see up here you've got a button, where are we? Let's look for it on here somewhere. Here, this x with a little thing like this. So say for example if I put in 2 and now I've got that little square coming up there, by pressing that x with that little square next to it there, I can put my own power in there. So say for example, okay, what's 2 multiplied by itself 5 times? I can put a little 5 up there, press equals, 2 multiplied by itself 5 times, so 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 would give you 32. So that's another button that's worth remembering if you get a more tricky powers question. The opposite of powers is, the opposite of squaring something is square rooting something. You've got a square root button here. So say for example we wanted to know, if we press the button first, we want to know what the square root of 25 is. So what number multiplied by itself would equal 25? Press equals, we get a 5 comes up, because 5 times 5 would give you 25. But you've also got some other buttons up here as well. Above, on this sort of next level up, you've got something here. You've got something like a cubed root button. So say for example, we can test to see if that works by saying, okay, let's do 5 times 5 times 5. That's 125. So we know that is what we're looking for. If I put that in a calculator now up here by pressing Shift and that cubed root button and put 125 in, press that, what number multiplied by itself 3 times would equal 125? We get that 5 up. So hopefully you can see how that works. And that works with other powers. You can use all sorts of roots in here. So say for example, if I press that Shift button and go to this one over here where you've got the square, the dark square and the light square, if I press that, now I can put my own powers in here. So say for example, okay, what's going to be the 4th root of, and I'm going to press this little thing at the top here, so you've got these little things pushing you in different directions. If I press this over here, and I can say, okay, well, what's the 4th root of 16 and press equals, that's going to be 2, because if you multiply 2 by itself 4 times, you'll get 16. So the 4th root of 16 would be 2. So hopefully that makes sense. But have a little play around with these yourselves, and you can get all these buttons up here. When you do get one of these calculators to play with, have a little go at this sort of stuff and build your confidence up. Anyway, thank you.